Poseidon, the lord of the deep seas, a god of immense power and unpredictability. In the waves and in the earth, his presence was felt everywhere. Today, we plunge into the depths of his myths and explore the untamed force of one of the most revered Olympian gods. Poseidon was more than just the god of the sea. Known as the Earthshaker, he wielded power over earthquakes, and his very presence commanded respect from gods and mortals alike. Let's journey through some of the most unforgettable tales of Poseidon, tales filled with passion, pride, vengeance, and creation. Long ago, Poseidon competed with Athena for the favor of a new city, Athens. The god of the sea struck the Acropolis with his mighty trident, summoning a saltwater spring that surged from the ground, a symbol of his dominion over the waters. But Athena, calm and wise, presented the olive tree, a gift of peace and prosperity. The people chose Athena's gift, favoring its promise of food and oil over Poseidon's wild waters. His pride wounded, Poseidon left with a storm brewing in his heart. This myth is a testament to the power struggle between the gods and the origins of Athens' iconic olive tree. Poseidon's influence wasn't limited to the sea. He was also the god of horses, credited with their very creation. It all began when Poseidon sought to impress the goddess Demeter, who, to test his persistence, asked him to create the most magnificent creature the world had ever seen. Poseidon struck the earth, and from the ground the first horse emerged, majestic and powerful. This gift linked him to both land and sea, and horses became sacred animals, symbols of strength and freedom. Few could escape Poseidon's wrath. The hero Odysseus learned this the hard way. After blinding the Cyclops Polyphemus, Poseidon's son, Odysseus incurred the sea god's unrelenting fury. As Odysseus sailed home, Poseidon unleashed storm after storm, tossing his ship from one treacherous shore to another. For years, Odysseus was kept from his home, each wave and whirlpool a manifestation of Poseidon's anger. This tale showcases the god's unforgiving nature and his absolute dominion over the sea. Poseidon's passions were as fierce as the storms he commanded. One fateful day, he was captivated by Medusa, a stunning maiden who served as a priestess in Athena's temple. In a moment of desire, Poseidon and Medusa shared an encounter within the sacred space. Athena, enraged by this desecration, punished Medusa by transforming her into a gorgon, a hideous creature with snakes for hair whose gaze could turn any onlooker to stone. This tragic tale is a reminder of the complex and often cruel relationships among the gods, where mortals were often caught in the crossfire. Poseidon was not only a god of destruction, but also a creator. Alongside Apollo, he once helped build the great walls of Troy. The city's king, Laomedon, had promised a reward for their work, but later refused to pay. This betrayal did not sit well with Poseidon. In his fury, he unleashed a monstrous sea creature upon the city, forcing the people of Troy to sacrifice their princess, Hesione, to appease the beast. This myth reflects Poseidon's dual nature, both as a benevolent builder and a fearsome avenger. Poseidon's influence spanned across the ancient Greek world, where he was worshipped in grand temples by sailors, fishermen, and horse-tamers alike. The Temple of Poseidon at Sunion, perched high above the Aegean Sea, was a place of prayer for safe passage across the treacherous waters. From the epic tales of Homer to modern interpretations in films and video games, Poseidon's legacy endures as a symbol of the untamed power of the ocean. Whether depicted as a benevolent protector or a raging force of nature, Poseidon's myths continue to captivate our imagination. Poseidon, the mighty Earthshaker and god of the seas, remains an unforgettable figure in Greek mythology. His stories are filled with drama, creation, and destruction, reflecting the awe and respect the ancients had for the sea's boundless power. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the myths of Poseidon, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more legendary tales from the ancient world. And here's a question for you. What's your favorite story about Poseidon? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for our next episode, where we journey into the underworld with Hades.